I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
A fellow latecomer to Ellenland's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree? I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please? Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Perhaps we might... Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
Time since I've had some news
It's
from
just
elsewhere
that we've
in Skyrim.
run out of
What
the
have you
Alto
heard?
wine.
Have you visited
Do I have your
Rorikstead
permission
lately?
to uncork
No
the
matter how
Of
Arentia
course.
Red?
I've told you
The crops that
before
grow
not
there
to
never
bother me
falter.
with such trifles.
Even when every other farm
Yes,
in the
Madam
hold is
Ambassador.
barely scraping by,
My
the
apologies.
harvest at Rorikstead
We'll
is
have to get
always
better
bountiful.
acquainted later. Please,
Is it good fortune?
enjoy yourself.
The blessings of the divines? Who knows?
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm is little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are
What
made
does
to
a
live
fellow
that
need
way.
to do to get a drink
I
around
couldn't
here?
agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm. They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches. Now, here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but
Is my
honesty
star
is
seen
rarely
in
so
your
pleasing.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
There are words spoken and words
Excellent. I'll leave
unspoken.
you to it then.
Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
I'm so glad you could attend today. The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a
These
taste
Stormcloaks
of
are
the
nothing more
benefits
than
that
an
accrue
armed
to
mob.
those that
This
align
war
themselves
won't
with
last much longer.
Thalmor interests.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting
One of my
gossip
main
lately?
duties is to foster a better
Now that I
understanding
think on
between
it,
the
I
Aldmeri
did hear
Dominion
something
and the
rather
people of
interesting the
Skyrim.
other day.
I also
Apparently, the
oversee
Red
the
Wave
activities
has
of the
been docked in
Thalmor
solitude
Justiciars
for well
throughout
over a month,
Skyrim,
and with no
although
sign of
this has
shipping out
been most
anytime soon.
unfortunately disrupted
Some say
by
the
the
ship
war.
suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia
The
can't afford
Thalmor
repairs.
Justiciars are so
Of
often
course, she would never
misunderstood.
admit such a thing.
Our primary
Captain
goal
Safia
is
is
to
far
preserve
too
the
proud a
peace
woman
between
for
the
that.
Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War.
Are nothing more than an
Following the
armed
Great
mob.
War, the
This
White
war won't
Gold
last much longer.
Concordat set out
I
the
couldn't
terms
agree
for
more.
peaceful
By the
coexistence
way,
between the
Have
two
you heard any
powers.
interesting rumors lately?
The Empire and the
Now that I
Dominion
think on
agreed
it,
that the
I
worship
did
of
hear something
Talos
rather
was a
interesting the
relic
other
of the
day.
past and
Apparently,
must be
the Red Wave
eliminated
has
in the
been docked
interests of
solitude
peace.
for well over a
But
month,
I'm sure
with no
you
sign
didn't
of
come
shipping
here
out
for a
anytime
lecture
soon.
on high politics.
Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg.
Do enjoy
Captain
yourself.
Safia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
Please, help yourself to more wine.
Ellen Wen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir. I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am. Here you go, miss. Colovian brandy. Until next time.
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you
I hope
might
I get into
learn
the Bard's
much in
College
this
one
journey.
day.
Soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travel has become dangerous of late.
Yes, I agree with you. Have you heard any news?
The
from
degeneracy
other
of the
parts
Empire is on display
Have
here
you
in this
visited
room.
Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the
There are
crops
those in the
grow,
Empire
they
who would
never
wish to
falter.
evade their obligations to
Even
help
when
root
every
out the
other
Talos
farm in the
heresy.
hold is barely scraping
Fortunately,
by, the
those
harvest
most
of
opposed to
Rorikstead
the
is
Emperor's
always
wise
bountiful.
policy have now branded themselves
Fortune,
traitors
blessings
as
of
well
the
as
divines.
heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. Until next time.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm on duty.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles.
Let's hope that it ends
If
soon
there's
for this.
anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Rumors of late?
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago.
Your wish is my command.
Outside the walls of
As
White
long
Wood.
as it doesn't
Seems
involve
they've been
much
traveling
physical
around the whole of
activity.
Skyrim,
I
peddling
seem to
their
be having
wares.
trouble staying on my
We've got
feet
to
at the
admire their
moment.
courage. Doing something like that with dragons on the loose.
My
War-
friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship. You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Ellenwyn's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
Travel has become dangerous of late.
I need another drink.
Heard any interesting gossip lately?
What can I get for you?
Now that
You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
For well over a month, and with no sign of shipping.
Of course.
anytime soon.
Let me see if we have another bottle of
Some
that.
say the ship suffered
I'll be
damage
waiting
to
by the
her
door
hull
for
when she
everyone
struck
to
an
be
iceberg,
distracted.
And Captain Safia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia
My
is far
friend,
too proud
a
woman
toast
for
to
that.
a beautiful friendship.
The great
Of
Fort
course!
Windhelm is
I
no
would
better
do
than swamp.
anything for
It's
you,
shameful
my
to
one
be
and
amazing
truest
that
friend.
way.
What do you need from
I know
me?
just what you mean. Heard
Is
anything
that all?
interesting lately?
My
Any
friend,
news or
you've
gossip?
come to the right person.
Have you visited
You could say
Rorikstead
that
lately?
causing a scene
No
is
matter how
somewhat
harsh
of a
the
specialty
crops
of
they grow there
mine.
never falter.
Stand
Even
back
when
and
every other
behold
farm
my
is
handiwork.
Barely scraping by, the harvest at Rorikstead is always bountiful. Is it good fortune? The blessings
Attention,
of the
everyone!
vines? Who
Could
knows?
I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwyn, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine.
Let's go.
Get your
Let's
hands
go.
off me.
Before anyone
I'll
notices
be a
us.
Good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Are you enjoying the party?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Windhelm. They're only allowed. A city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building. As poor as wretches.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe... Huh?
Gods, another!